Hey, fellow YouTubers, YouTube Nation. I came up with a little invention here for bending limbs on bonsai trees. It's something that a lot of you bonsai people that have hobbies, bonsai as a hobby, bend limbs, and you're using wire. Right now, you're probably using wire. It's well, first of all, it's expensive, and it comes in like 10 different sizes. So you're buying a lot of wire, and I find some of the heavier gauge hard to work with. The lighter gauge, it's easy, but you get the heavy stuff. It's hard to get around the limbs, and you got to watch out for all the little limbs that are coming off, because you don't want to damage them. And you have the same problem when you're trying to get the wire off, bending that thing around without damaging. The other damage it does is it can leave marks. Like if you're leaving it on for like a year or two, it can leave marks in the bark. Usually not with the fir trees, but with all the other trees. And the damage it does to the bark. The fir trees will repair themselves, but the other ones, you're left with the marks. And if you're in a competition with your bonsai tree, or if you're you're at some exhibition or something, you really don't want the marks. I mean, you want to show your work as being good quality in that. And so I've got this little invention I put together here, and I'll just show it to you, and I'll explain how I do it. Okay, first of all, this here is a little piece of it's PVC pipe. It's a small diameter. I'll show you another one. This is a white one. This is a little bit smaller than the gray one, and this is all I use. And the other thing I use is pull ties. Cheap. I paid $4 for this barrel of them. There's a lot in there, probably 100 or so, at least 100, 150, all different sizes and strengths. And I'm going to show you right now what I'm doing with them. Okay, first of all, I'm not using wire because, as I said, it's expensive. Now, I've gone ahead and already done this, got this started, so you don't have to sit there and say, okay, well, how long is this going to take? So here, I'll show you. This here is it's a limb from something. I don't know what it is, but if you'll notice, right here, well, I'll show you this one first. I've made a U-turn. I don't know if you can see that, but I've made a U-turn with the limb. The limb comes along here, and I bent it around the ring, and now it's going the other way. And then you'll notice that I've done also, oh geez, you can't see with that leaf in the way. You'll notice I put another ring here, but I only put 2 pull ties on there, so that I get a kind of like a, like a 90 degree, I don't know if you can see that, a 90 degree, you can see. So basically, I should peel some of this stuff off. I better look at this thing, what I'm doing here. There's some of these leaves. Okay, so you can see now that I can basically bend this limb. I can put as many rings, and I'll show you. Here's a ring, and you just put it against the surface here, and then you would take I'm using a small pull tie here, and basically you just put this around here and around the limb. I'll just do one quick here, or give you an idea what I'm doing here. Okay, so let me just tighten that down. And by the way, this doesn't hurt the limbs. Wire, as I say, it can damage the bark. Okay, so there's one I've just started. I just put the thing on there. Oh, sorry, up here. And then basically you're just bending the limb around there, and then you put another pull tie on there, and you can go as far as you want with the bend, and you just add another pull tie as far as you want to go. Usually 3 will make a U-turn. 2 will give you more of a, a right angle. You can see that it's a right angle, and you can go in any direction you want. You can get weird with it, get real exotic with it. So the wire will damage. It'll damage bark, really. The fir trees not so much, but the other trees, it can really leave marks. And if you're in a competition, as I say, you really don't want marks all over your work. The competition, or maybe it's an exhibition or something. You want your work to look good. So this here, your bonsais will thank you too, because it doesn't leave any marks. And the ring, you keep them forever. Like I've got a whole bag full of them here that I chopped off there this morning. And the only other thing is, to say, you need the pole ties. Are cheap. You can get them at the buck store, or look for them when they come up on sale. And well, back to the PVC pipe. I'll tell you how you make this. A PVC pipe is really inexpensive, especially the small diameter. Now you can get up to like 3" if you want to produce a very, very big curve. Like a big U or partial curve, whatever your interest is. And as I say, you can gang these up on a limb and just bend this thing into oblivion. Depends on how dramatic you want the limb to look and when it's finished. And you're going to leave it there for probably a year or two until the limb is well established. With the bends. It's willing to hold itself there, and then basically you just take a pair of cutters and cut the pull ties off, and then keep the rings, so don't get rid of them. Very, very cheap, because you can buy, as I say, you buy the smaller diameter, small diameter pipe, like 3/4 foot lengths for like $3 at any building supply. Home Depot, Lowe's, whatever's in your neighborhood, or any building supply. And okay, here's how you do it. It's basically you get one of those electric chop saws with the angled table, and you want to put a stop up there and then clamp it down right to the sides. Now these small ones, I make them 1/4" length. If you're getting into the bigger diameters, because you're turning bigger limbs, you'll want to probably go about 3/8 of an inch, 7/16 long. So anyways, you set your stop up so it's cutting the right length, and then basically you just chop, move it in, chop, move it in, chop, until you've done the whole pipe, and then you got who knows, 100 pieces, and you've got a lifetime supply. And it's way cheaper than wire. I'll tell you, wire's expensive, and I don't think you can reuse it. I mean, it's so twisted and stuff. If you can get it straight again, I guess you can reuse it. But this is a much easier way. I've had great success with it. That was why I invented it, because I wanted to bypass having to buy wire all the time. And as I say, it's very, very cheap, and it doesn't harm the branches. Another thing is, if you have like a limb that's got like bark on it, and if you bend it, you'll hear that crack. That's what you don't want to hear. What I do is I take a spray bottle of water, and I spray the limb so the bark gets wet, and then I wait, say 10 minutes, and I spray it again, so the bark is nice and drenched with water. And then you'll find that when you bend it, you won't hear that crack. And this way the limb doesn't have to repair itself. Then, as I say, a year or so, when it's established, you just cut the pull ties off and keep the rings, and you're good to go. And you can really twist up a limb with these rings. It's a pretty good idea. It's the idea. It's what I use, and I've always been happy with it. And very, very cheap. Remember that. It costs you nothing, almost nothing. Pull ties are cheap. You can buy them at the buck store. and you get a real load of rings for $3. And then you get into the bigger diameters, and the pipe might cost you a few bucks more, but same method, you just cut them off. Now, if you don't have a saw, you'll probably have a friend who has a saw would do the work for you. That doesn't take very long. You're looking at 10 minutes will cut you off 300 rings of various sizes, and yeah, you'll find it's a lot easier method than wiring. I find that when you're doing the wiring, you gotta watch the little shoots that are coming off the little branches when you're getting the wire around, especially the heavy gauge. You can damage those things, and same thing when you're taking them off. They say, oh, well, you just take a pair of cutters. Yeah, the cutters don't cut so well when you're getting the heavier gauge wires. Is a real lot of work, and it gets scary. You get too close to the limb, getting too close to the bark. This method here, I mean, you can't lose it. You can't inch it. You just cut the pull ties off. You just go underneath the little box where your cutters will, just fling off. And anyways, that's my invention. Give it a whirl. You'll probably be happy with it, and I'm happy to share that idea with you. And if you want to email me at all, tell me how you're doing. Like if you decide you want to try these rings, try and make yourself up some rings, and you're going to try this method. Let me know how it's going, and whether you find it easier. I can give you my email address. Now, first of all, it's all lowercase letters, and the second thing is it's no spaces. Okay, so here it is. It's LAVAL 1955 at gmail.com. Yeah, so let me know how it's going, and I'd like to hear from you. And have a good time with your bonsai. I do. Thanks.